Hey guys, what's up? Amanda Ray here. Thanks for tuning in to the channel. Today we are going to be starting the Exedy Clutch. I am so stoked. First things first is that we have to obviously get the Camaro up on the lift, which we did. It is beautiful. Absolutely love it. So right now we are going to be starting to take out all the crapola that we need to take out, starting with the exhaust. But we're not sure how the wiring for the cutouts go, so we have to kind of tinker with that just a little bit. And then obviously we'll take out everything that we need, the crossbeam, all the little sensors. We have to take out these, and then we'll drop the transmission. We do have a transmission jack that we got, and yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get that started, and I'll try and record and do updates and whatnot. And that's about it. That's all I got.
What's your name? Duck. Say duck.
Alright guys, so quick update. We got the exhaust completely out. So those are my cutouts. We've got the drive shaft out. Now, and we got one of the shields out. So now we've got access to the actual transmission. We just have to take this out, which is actually super easy compared to everything else that we just did. Because let me just tell you, we watched a couple of YouTube videos on how to take the drive shaft out, and they said, oh, just unbolt it and pull. No, you don't do that. It is not that simple, guys. And maybe we were just doing it wrong. But this drive shaft did not want to come out for nothing. Let me just tell you, I gotta go inside and shower and go to work in the morning for a drive shaft, right? So we're gonna call it a night for tonight, and we'll be back at it tomorrow, and it'll all be in one video, so it won't feel like it's forever long. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. See ya. So now we went inside the car and we took off all the interiors so that we're able to pull this out from down low. It's still in the transmission, so we gotta do that, but next step is done. Alright guys, so we've got the jack underneath, ready to go. We've never used this before, so we bought it from Northern Tools, like 200 bucks. So let's see if it works. We're a little scared, not gonna lie. So we've got the transmission jack in place. We lowered it just enough so we can get a really long extension all the way back in there. So right now we are going to get our really long extension. It is super sketchy, not gonna lie. It's a mess under there, but it is a work in progress. I'll check out this really long extension, and we're still not even sure it's gonna work. We're having difficult times. I can't even. Look how long this thing is. He got one. Look at that, guys. One down.
One to go.
X to go. I will update you guys in just a minute because this is too funny to record and not play with. Okay. So guys, just so you know, we got all of the bolts off from all the way back there. We had to do some serious, like, I don't know if you see all the crazy extensions. Like, my shoes had to come off and everything because my feet hurt from work. But yeah, so now we are going to attempt to separate. Alright guys, so as you can see, we have separated it finally from here. So now we have to start taking the clutch off, and we will tell you as a little review, this is a Northern Tools 1000 weight capacity jack, hydro transmission jack thing. Don't recommend it. It is sketchy, not bearing the weight at all. So he literally can't let it go because it's not safe. Don't do that. So it's very crooked. No matter what we do, we can't level out the legs. So we are just going to work as fast as we can to get everything done. That way we can put it back on because we don't trust it. All right, I'll catch up guys in a bit. Alright, so we got the clutch and the disc off, and now we're getting the flywheel off right now. Oh, good catch. Flywheel is up next. Alright, sorry it's really dark. It's the only angle I can get under the car. But we are just taking the flywheel off now. Alright, so he is taking the flywheel off because I cannot reach and we can't lower the car more because of the transmission. So please don't let it fly into your face is all I'm asking. Is it budging at all? Oh, there it goes. Oh! Alright. These lines are forever in our way, guys. And we can't take them off. Thank you. Flywheel. Clutch. Disc.
Yeah, thing's brand new.
Angry Ginger.
Thing's brand new.
It is brand new. Look at that. Brand new. Oh, gorgeous. So thankfully this is all brand new. From when we rebuilt the motor, so we don't have to replace that. So we're gonna go ahead and just get started with the good stuff. My hands are legit black. And he simbudged me in the middle of working on the transmission. So I have to get him back at some point. So here we guys got the new Exedy flywheel next to the old OEM. Super shiny. Cannot wait. Ready?
You ready?
I'm ready, Freddy. Let's go. Love that sound. Alright guys, so like I said, we already had a brand new release bearing, so we didn't need that, or throw up bearing, whatever you want to call it. So we don't need to put that on. Brand new bearings, didn't need that. So now we got all the old sitting here, new is in the car. Next steps is dare I say it, bolting the transmission back. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to take it out For some reason, it doesn't angle enough to hit this top bolt. Getting this top bolt out
That's because you have your supercharger.
Is almost impossible. It's because Brad said because it's the supercharger makes it impossible. Because there's no space up there for movement at all. I don't know if you've seen in the supercharger, if you've seen it in the supercharger actual video that I have up, the space between where the ZL1 lid is and everything, like to get back into that firewall, you have to drill into the dowel, and it's impossible. So there's no space, so it was very difficult for us. So now we're going to try and get the transmission back on. It's about 9 o'clock our time. We're probably going to call it a quit soon because I am hungry. Yeah. So we're just going to keep working until we get tired, and then we'll start back up. I'll catch up in a minute. Alright guys, like I said before, I would not recommend this little transmission jack in any way, shape, or form. For one, we had to wedge a piece of wood in there just to keep it straight, and let me just tell you, no matter what we did with those little angle thingies, it was not staying straight. So now we are slowly, like molasses, pumping this baby up. He's about to get mad at me because we have to move the whole thing over to the right just a little bit. Oh, not that much, but okay. I'll have to move it back to the left in just a second.
Well, I gotta go forward anyway, so.
Okay. And I'll update you guys once we get it closer. Alrighty. Alrighty guys, so it is some time later. We finally got the transmission back in, and I don't even kid you not, it is the biggest pain in the butt. And it's not for...
What size is this?
13. It's not for any other reason other than this device right here is worthless. What are you doing though? It's breathing on my neck. So we got it in. It was a pain in the butt. But I don't know if you can see the seal. It's finally on. We're bolting it up enough to take off this piece of crap transmission jack that, in my opinion, we should just return because A, it says it can hold 1,000 pounds. How much does the transmission weigh?
I don't know, not 1,000 pounds.
Exactly, not 1,000 pounds. So come on, like, why isn't it working? What's the deal with that? So we've been out here, I don't even know how long, and we're not gonna finish it tonight. So I'm just gonna keep linking all the nights that we're working on it after work and whatnot. And so I'll update you guys in just a little bit. Alrighty guys, so this is like night 3 of working on the Camaro clutch. Our schedules are so opposite that we don't have time to work on it together. I prefer to know I'm doing everything right, so I wait for the Ginger. We've got the Camaro going up right now because we just tested the clutch. Everything works good, feels great. So now it is time to put everything back together. I know one thing that we are going to do that's gonna suck, and he's not gonna wanna do it, is we're gonna wire wheel some of the exhaust so that way we're able to get it back in, because trying to get it out was absolutely horrendous. So we're gonna go ahead and start making sure all the connections and sensors are back together under here, which I think we already got most of them done. I know we have to put this back up and together, and then we have to put the drive shaft in first before we even do the exhaust. And look at that, I got some spider webs up here. It's literally only been a couple days. These things, they're everywhere over here in Florida. Alright, so I will update you guys in just a little bit, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so update is we've got the drive shaft completely in. What's that? We got the drive shaft completely in. Trans is obviously in. I'll show you if you can see, it's a little dark under here. So Whoa. Drive shaft's in. Dun 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 dun. We're gonna hate life because we forgot to put the heat shield in.
Heat shield goes in now.
Oh, it does? Why do I feel like... Oh, it goes on the... Okay. I thought it goes on the...
I already thought about that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so now we're going to put the heat shield on, and then we are going to put the exhaust on, connect the cutouts, and then you know what time it is. Time to test out the clutch and see how it goes. I'm excited to see how it drives compared to my stock OEM clutch. A little nervous. I don't want to break the clutch launching, because that was a pain in the butt changing it. So we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and put the exhaust on, and I'll be back with you in just a minute. Alright guys, so quick update is we got the exhaust on. We have not hooked up the cutouts. Why is it blurry? Focus camera. We got the exhaust on, but we have not hooked up the cutouts yet. That's just a simple plug, and it goes, and it kind of sits up in here, right to that, right up there if you can see. We did have to wire wheel right here on this pipe, on the inside of this, and we even sprayed a little WD-40. As you can see, it's a little liquidy. It was giving us a hard time on this side. This side went in no problemo. This side, not so much. So now we're just gonna finish bolting up, tightening, clamps and whatnot, and we'll be good to go. Alrighty guys, so we are officially done with the underneath part of the car. We've got the exhaust completely back on. Whoop. I just knocked something over. We've got all this completely tightened. We've got the cutouts reconnected up here and up here. Everything is good to go under here. The only thing we have to do up top, ow, my hair keeps getting caught, is we have to redo the shifter inside. We are going to do a slight tool cleanup. We did this side already, as you can tell, but if you look across, that side is covered in tools. So we're going to do a tool cleanup before we lower the car and do the inside and give it some more fluids, and we'll start it up for you. Alrighty guys, so I am super excited and super happy to say that the Camaro have the interior back together, and then it does go through all of the gears. So we got first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. No issues whatsoever getting into any of the gears, which is nice. I'll do a little startup for you. I do have the cutout shut though, because I have neighbors. It's still very loud. So yeah. I'm super excited, guys. I did want to say thank you to Exedy for the support. I am super excited for the continued projects that are going to come in the future. It's going to be amazing. I'm hoping to bring the car to the track within the next couple weeks after the break-in to see what this car can do and see if the clutch actually holds up. If the clutch holds up, that's great, but it's only rated, I think it was 533. So I don't know if it's going to hold up to the supercharger. We will find out. I really hope it does for more than a month or two, because pulling the transmission, I'm not going to lie, was not fun. So I wanted to say thank you so much again to Exedy for the support. I'm working on getting you guys a promo code to help you guys out so you can get an Exedy clutch or any parts that you might need from Exedy. So stay tuned for that promo code if it's not already in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.